Oi, oi. So, 10 fixtures until the new year, 3 different competitions, and 1 clueless manager. Oi, oi, people. How we all doing? Appreciate everyone as always for coming over, supporting the channel. As always, double respect for that. If you haven't already, drop a like and a sub onto the channel. Massively, massively, massively helps. We're going to talk about the next run of fixtures coming up. Starting with our game at Forest tomorrow. Ben White injury, Trossard new deal. Any questions you might have as well, and then a little cheeky announcement on my merch watch too. So I'm quite looking forward to that. So big up chat as well. Big up anyone that's here, and we'll get into it, shall we? So where do we start? Obviously with Ben White. Mikel Arteta confirms Ben White will be out for months, and it's no surprise, really, is it, Arsenal fans? I mean, come on. Is anyone actually shocked with that? Mikel goes on to say, we had to make a decision, guys, yeah? He hasn't been improving in the last few weeks. Fucking no shit. No shit, it's not been improving. The geezer needs surgery, and you've carried on playing him, and we're scratching our nuts, wondering why the geezer's struggling. I mean, is this for real? Honestly, I mean, this is the same manager that pushed Thomas Partey back on the field via the scum, and then he was out for months. Absolute shock. He plays Declan Rice with a broken toe, runs Saka into the absolute ground, and you're wondering why we're getting these injuries tallying up. I mean, come on, what are we doing here, man? Like, I thought we had elite level technology to see when these players are in the so-called red zone. I thought we had best in class medical teams at Arsenal. Are they advising Mikel? Or is he just simply ignoring them? I mean, I don't know. It's probably the latter, ain't it, people? We all know, yeah, and this is going to be a gripe that's just going to carry on and carry on. We all know that the squad, it cannot cope with this type of injury. And whose fault is that, by the way? Mr. 800 million. It's your fault. So we're getting long-term injuries left, right, an absolute bloody centre, yeah? Because, and this, listen to this little circle of fucking nonsense. We get long-term injuries left, right, and centre because we overplay these players, especially like Saka, because our bench ain't good enough. But that just means because we haven't got bench, we're going to have to overplay the same players more. It's a fucking circle of spastic. How mad is that? It's our own fault. Like, I just can't even believe how mentally disabled like that sort of type of thinking is. And expect us to get through a 38 calendar game in the season, a cup run maybe, like we're sort of going into an FA Cup run, and whatever we end up getting to the Champions League. How'd you expect us to get to final stages and, you know, start actually looking like we're going to do something in them stages when we're being managed like that? And Saka, by the way, is in line. He is in line, boys. He's in line to follow the injuries of Jack Wilshere. And I don't mean that in an absolute pull your pants down, Javi, Iniesta and Busquets type of way either. I mean, in a couple of years' time, he's going to be absolutely finished, isn't he? Let's get it right. We all know it. The geezer is going to be absolutely fucking finished. Why? Because he's ran into the fucking ground. But if only we sign someone who plays right midfield that can fucking cover him. Oh yeah, we've got fucking Yossi Benayoun of fucking 2012 in Raheem Sterling there. Are we fucking demented here? What are we actually doing here? But don't forget, spastic top gooners will tell everyone the bench is fixed. 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 windows, absolutely galore. What's going on here? Like, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for the bit of a late content. I was supposed to do this on Tuesday, but I've been absolutely fucking riddled with something. So obviously I was quite keen to come on and say it. But come on, people, man. This is spastic. This will not be our last long-term injury this year. I'm telling you. Like, you think we've got Ben White out now for absolute months. Fuck knows, really. I think, what's his name? Declan Rice participated in a little bit of light training. But that probably means he's not ready to come back yet. He's going to play against fucking Nottingham Forest. And then what's going to happen, people? What's going to fucking happen? We're going to have Declan Rice out. Then that means, shock, we're going to have to overplay Thomas Partey. What's going to happen then? He's going to fucking be out for the season. We all know it's coming, people. We all know it's coming. It's only a fucking matter of time. And who's managing this lot? Who's managing this lot? This is Mikel Arteta, boys. The geezer is fucking clueless, mate. Let me just quickly come to a couple of bits in the chat, and then I'll carry on rolling through. Sorry, Aces, how you doing, brother? Always good to see you, mate. Big up, big up. Canterbury Gooner. How you doing, man? I keep seeing you in the chat. Always a pleasure to have people like you here, my friend. AP. Is Jez a troll? Nah, Jez is a geezer, mate. Absolute geezer. Arteta can't be sacked after what he's done. Oh, mate. So, I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, it would be much better off without the geezer. He's fucking finished, mate. Look what he's done for us. He's brought us full circle. Look, I appreciate your opinion, yeah, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, you like Arteta, it is what it is. We all support our clubs in the same way. But you cannot tell me that this is looking pretty at this stage of the season and expect me to fucking subscribe to that, bruv. I'm sorry, mate. I appreciate your opinion and thanks for coming in the chat. But I'm sorry, we've come full circle. We took over, right? Let's just start from here. If we lose to Nottingham Forest, yeah, we could be all the way down as fucking 10th, just where he picked up. We actually had a better bench when he fucking came, and we played better football. Now, I'm sorry, mate. All right, we might be in the Champions League football. We'll get to it in a little bit. We're fucking 12th in that table. This ain't looking pretty, people. The squad is fucking finished. They've had their 2 seasons where they're challenging, and, you know, it has probably been a fucking bit of a task in 2 years for them. But look, we've got no fucking bench. So all of these geezers are fucked. And now we're finally fucking seeing the end of that. The right last little bit where we're going, right, these lot have been given it all in all over the last 2 years, and now we're seeing them all fucked. What should we have done in the summer? Buy some fucking players. What did we do? Buy 2012 Yossi Benayoun and fucking not even play him. Raheem Sterling. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Appreciate your comment, but come on, man. Dad, how we doing? Takira's fucked as well. Oh, mate, Tomiyasu. That's his name, mate. It's not even Tomiyasu. It's Tomiyasu. I don't even fucking. I forgot he played for Arsenal, mate. He's just in a long line of fucking players that just get injured. What do? We don't sign anyone. Madness. Big up, Aaron. Vic, how you doing, bro? Just quickly, while I see you in the chat, I'm going to announce it sort of the end of the show. But if you can send over them sort of emails, I'm creating a big show about like the finances and Arsenal, and they're taking the piss out of you via that. If you can get them emails over to me, what you sent over to them, that'd be absolutely fantastic, mate. In the next couple of days or whatever, if you can find them or whatever, I'll stick them in the show, mate, because it'll go in there nicely. But big up, man. How we doing, brother? I keep seeing you in the chat, man. Always a respect. Sapping in Ebenezer. Oi, oi. How you doing, brother? Big respect, mate. Arteta, where's Brain? What's going on here, mate? Fucking mental. Not a Robbie Lyle, believe. Fucking one of them, mate. Absolute painful, isn't it, boys? What we're saying against, yeah, knees will be gone. No cartilage left on the bone. Yeah, mate, we know it. My knees are shot to pieces. I know how it feels, mate. When I fucking kneel down, I used to build loft conversions, yeah, for a long time, kneeling on them fucking joists. Trust me, it takes it out over the years. These lot of professional footballers with the best medical team, the best massages after a game. If they're fucking feeling it, then something must not be right. But what do? We just run them into the fucking ground, says Mikel Arteta. Come on, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I'll take a couple more of these and then I'm going to jump straight back to the next little bit. Dad, yeah, Calafiori, yeah, screwed as well. Just like Mourinho as well. We sign them and they just get fucked. No prior. Well, I suppose Calafiori, to be fair, he did have a bit of a big injury, but it's either way, as soon as they come to us, they're absolutely fucked, aren't they? Vic, last week we heard Tomiyasu fit. This week he's been out again. Tomiyasu. Who? Tomiyasu. Where are you? Fucking out. And what do we do? What do? Typical Arsenal. We give the fucker a new contract. You can't write it, can you? Lee Sharp, how we doing, my brother? People in the chat. This is the geezer what I was saying in my last stream. He's called Lee, Charlie Nicholas. That's what he's named after. What a geezer. I'm one of my best mates, man. Big up. Right, let me jump back into sort of what I was saying about, because I'll end up going on a little bit of a fucking rant. So let's cover a little bit of Trossard, yeah, because obviously today we've seen that he's been offered a new deal, whatever, blah 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 blah. Now let's talk fucking real on this, yeah. The geezer totally out of fucking form. Totally looks like he don't want to be here. Checked out, it seems, with Mikel Arteta. Don't even celebrate his goals when he fucking scores them, and he hasn't scored any in his last 8, by the way. He got sent off and cost us v Manchester City. He tucked up Saliba, didn't he, really, to be fair, against Bournemouth, and helped him get sent off. So what do Arsenal do? Again, what did I just say? Copy and fucking paste with this spastic club, yeah? In typical Arsenal fashion. The timing is fucking flawless, by the way. They offer him a shiny new deal with a pay rise. Rewarding shit form. Fucking well done. And you wonder why this club doesn't go anywhere. Moving forward, said our 2012 badge. Moving forward. We're fucking still in the same spot. We ain't won a league in 21 years. How we move fucking forward? We've spent 800 million and we're going fucking backwards. Come on, people, man. Look, I'm not totally against a Trossard, yeah? I'm not totally against a Trossard signing whatsoever. But come on, man. Read the fucking room, Arsenal here. I like Trossard. But the timing, people, it's just madness, isn't it? I mean, come on, man. Come on, it's just bonkers, mate. Canterbury, how you doing, bruv? Lack of depth leads to fatigue and injury. It's a circle, bruv. You don't need a sports scientist to figure that out, mate. Exactly. And he's got the best in the country, mate. He's got best in class at Arsenal. They're not paying no fucking no mugs there, mate. Let's get that right. They're paying proper people, mate. And what's happening? We're getting more injury after injury. It's getting worse. Mama, how we doing, my girl? Always a pleasure to see you in the building. Aces, yeah, Mama. Always gets a lot of love, my girl, Mama. Vic, what we saying, bruv? I support Arsenal FC, not Arteta FC. But the thing is, mate, that's what it is, isn't it now? It's Arteta FC. And the bubble of delusion that he's created, which we call the Mikel Matrix, mate. It's an absolute bubble of nonsense, mate. And I don't subscribe to it. And neither do you boys. How we doing, Michael, man? Big up, Aaron, mate. Always a pleasure. If you've got 5 minutes, people, as a Chelsea fan, obviously, he's got his own channel, puts loads of different content out, MotoGP and that. If that's your thing, give this geezer a little fucking watch. He's all right, mate. Aces, how we doing? Arsenal Christmas merchandise out on Monday. Listen, we will get to that. We will get to the merchandise because we got a whole little merch watch thing. We'll get to that. Craig Overton, my brother, how we doing? More depth from my son's nine-a-side team than this one, mate. Oh, it's fucking embarrassing, isn't it? Do you know what the thing is they're probably doing better in their league and cups and all, wouldn't they, bruv? Big up, Craig, mate. Another one of my very close best mates, mate. Oh, Rashid, how you doing, brother? We'll have to if you're still here having a little watch, mate. We'll have to have a little collab soon, mate. Jump on mine, I'll jump on yours, whatever. I've been watching some of your stuff, bruv, and it's right up my street, mate. You're talking absolute facts, people. This geezer, if you don't know already, he talks fucking sense. We're finding more people that talks common sense, and Rashid is absolutely one of them, mate. Big up, man. Always welcome in this chat. You know that, brother. What is your email here, bro? I'll top it in the chat at the end of the thing. I think you can find it on my channel, but still, I'm coming to terms with YouTube, mate. We'll get there, brother. Don't have any social media, but if you shout me your email ad, I'll send it. Yeah, sweet, mate. Yeah, we'll sort that out, mate. Dow, big up, Dow, mate. Oi, how we doing in the building, geezer? We got to love a bit of Oregon Dow. There's another channel you can sub to, mate. He's a geezer. Rashid, what are we saying, bruv? Injuries are happening because of Arteta running the players into the ground. This is what we're saying. And it used to happen to Klopp. Only difference is they win trophies and we don't. Big up X-rated. Listen, Rashid, yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. There's a point I just made about 5 minutes ago, yeah, bruv. So you haven't got a big squad, yeah? So you're running them into the ground and you've got no one to bring on. But because you've got no one to bring on and now you're getting injuries, all that means is that fucking you just then have to run them into the ground again. It doesn't stop. It's just a circle of fucking nonsense. I mean, come on, mate. Like, let's just actually work that out in there. You just can't get more deranged than the system that works like that. And you're wondering why all your best players are injured. We've had Odegaard out. We have Tomiyasu. Where the fuck has he gone? Do you know what I mean? We've had Timber out for periods. Marino's out. Calafiori's out. Zinchenko. What's happened to this geezer? Tierney's finally back for some reason in fucking gloves and a tracksuit bottom. That's how much Mikel Arteta and Arsenal's destroyed that geezer, that they've made him wear fucking gloves and a tracksuit bottoms. Tierney's fucked at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? He's actually feeling the cold now. We're all fucked. It's madness, mate. I can't wrap my nut around it. In America, good morning. Yeah, he's good morning, brother. Good morning, mate. I can't find your email. It'd be a pleasure to collab. Yeah, I'll write it in at the chat at the end. I'll tell you what. I'll do it now. I'll tell you, let me have a little look in there. I can't fucking remember the email for this chat. I'm fucking shocking, and I retard myself. Spitting about Mikel Arteta being a retard, and I'm fucking one of them. Facts, Rashid. Yeah, Benzan missed the Euros and is practically dead already, mate. Oh, it's ridiculous what happens there, mate. Like Rice, he ain't come back as he the same geezer. Just while we're touching on it on Declan Rice, he just has not come back the same bloke. And he's getting these injuries. When did he get an injury at West Ham? He might have had one because I didn't really follow him. Dad, you might be able to tell me in the chat more. As a West Ham fan, I don't think he had many. And he's starting to get these niggles now and he's starting to get out of form. Arteta's finally got his. I thought it was Southgate ball. that's got its grips under fucking Declan Rice and all these players. Maybe it's just fucking the common denominator and Mikel Arteta, isn't it, people? Dad, yeah, big up mama. Yeah, it's a hammer. I hope the fog in the time is by amateur doing so. Yeah, yeah. Big up, mate. Big up, Dad. Darren, big up, mate. How you doing, bruv? Get this fake fraud out of our club. These players have down tools. They have given up because they need a break from Arteta. Mate, do you know what the annoying thing is, Rob? And I agree with this point, and I think everyone should agree with this point as well, yeah? They've absolutely down tools. It's not just the Trossards, like I was just saying in that little segment there, that looks like he's absolutely given up. Everyone sort of has the body language. Even Havertz, who was running through fucking walls, wasn't he, at first? He looks like he's given up. There's a lot of players. Look, what Saka said. Let's just take what Saka said in isolation here, yeah? He said, we'd like to go forward, but the boss wants us to defend. Now, it might not be an exact way he said it. I'm paraphrasing, of course. But look at what that is. We would like to attack, but the boss tells us to defend. I don't know how Saka's actually still putting numbers up, to be fair. I mean, you actually have got to take your hat off to the geezer because, I mean, when you're being told and coached out of doing the very thing that actually has brought Mikel any sort of form of success, and Arsenal fans any sort of form of excitement, and by that, I mean 2 years ago, it's madness that he just wants to revert from that. And he's reverted from it so much, the geezer's a coward to attack. And it's finally channeled all the way down to them players. They're fucking petrified to go forward. Just like Mikel Arteta when he needs to make a substitution. All the players are second guessing themselves. And what does that breed a lack of? Fucking cohesion. They can't work together. They don't know what they're doing anymore. Where does that stem from? The manager. Get him out. Mikel Arteta. Get the fuck out, mate. You are finished at this club. You're finished, mate. Absolutely finished. White and Odegaard, both overhyped. Mate, do you know what? I don't mind either of the sort of players, yeah? But look at them now. They've been overworked and overran in them last 2 seasons. Is it shock that they're having now lengthy spells out of injury? But we should have all, well, we all did. We all knew that after you run these players into the ground for 2 or 3 consecutive years and they haven't got any injuries, which, to be fair, them two haven't really had sort of many big injuries, is it a shock that now they are? But guess what? We ain't got the fucking squad to cope with it. It's madness, isn't it? That stupid little cycle. How have we allowed ourselves to get into that scenario, mate? I don't understand. I wondered what happened to Tierney. That's what I'm saying. Arteta's fucked his players that much. The geezer's now bringing Gucci in instead of a fucking Tesco's bag. Like, he's wearing gloves and it's only in November. They fucked Kieran Tierney. Like, come on, man. All right, what we're saying, hold on, I'll put it on your contact in your description. Yeah, right. Yeah, what's that? What after it? I'll tell you what. Yeah, when I finish up the stream, I'll do that. I'll make sure I do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do it on screen. You just end up with me just faffing around for 10 minutes. So I'll put it in the description. Yeah, 100%. I'm still getting used to it. So bear with us, people, man. We're getting beat tomorrow. Well, do you know what? I might as well just sort of come to this now because this is going to be the next thing that I was going to talk about, Darren. So I may as well just sort of segue into it sort of here, isn't it, really, while we're sort of at this. Nottingham Forest people, where they're coming off of a slightly disappointing, for them, they'd feel slightly disappointed considering the way they started. Home loss to Newcastle. Big up mama for the 3-1 win. I mean, that side, it's been a bloody good season for Nottingham Forest, isn't it? It has, isn't it? They're level on points with us in 5th. Brighton, level on points with us in 6th. Quite fucking tight there, isn't it? Who'd have thought, yeah, boys? Now, let's all be honest with each other. Who'd have thought this would be a must-win game to stay in a top 4 on match day 12 at home to Forest? Just let that little sink in for a second. Who'd have thought that this game on match day 12 could knock us out of top 4? It's a big top 4 clash now, isn't it? That's what it's going to be billed because England love to do that. This is a top 4 clash. Fucking match day 12 at home to Forest. Shows you how far we've fallen. It's a shambles. Why would anyone be shocked? And this is what you were saying, Dow. Who here would be shocked if Arsenal drop points tomorrow? Now, in any capacity, whether that be a draw, whether that be a loss, I certainly wouldn't. I mean, I still expect us to win. But if you told me now, you're like, look, you're gonna drop points tomorrow. You're gonna draw 1-1, or you're gonna lose 2-1. I'll go, well, don't surprise me. I wouldn't be shocked. How do we get ourselves out of this, people? Do you know what I mean? It's actually sort of a worrying thing. And I'll come up to it with our upcoming fixtures that are coming up in a minute. Like, how are we sort of looking at these fixtures so negatively? I mean, they're having a good season, but we should be going, oh, sweet. Well, at least we've got a nice, comfortable home win against Nottingham Forest tomorrow. But it's anything but. Absolutely anything but. Vic, what we're saying, yeah, big up all the, always big up, man. And if you haven't already, drop a little like and a cheeky sub to the channel. It always, always, always is well, massively double a fucking appreciated, people, man. And I love the little community that we've got here, man. I wouldn't change it for the absolute fucking world. Dazza, the geezer that sits next to me in my season ticket, yeah, give him some love, man. How's it going, geezer? I hope everyone in the chat's good. Yeah, big up, man. Always a pleasure. Always an absolute pleasure. Darren Sullivan, what you saying, mate? Crybaby White doesn't look after himself. Pictured with vapes during the Euros with his old man who hates the game. And Benny Boy is a boy. Yeah, listen, man. Like, I suppose one of the things I've got to sort of say to that is, yeah, whilst you're right, sort of in what you're saying, he probably should be looking sort of after himself a little bit better while he's still a player and contracted. Pardon me, under Arsenal. He probably should be looking after himself better. But I mean, England ain't really exactly given the bit of a respect that he deserves. He probably just wants a bit of a fucking chill out. He's been overplayed constantly. He's been probably one of our highest appearances since he's probably signed, or certainly since we've switched him to right back. Um, but I don't know with him. I don't mind Ben White. I really don't. But yeah, it's sort of one of them tricky ones, isn't it? 12th by tomorrow. We're getting 12th by tomorrow. We're getting 12th by tomorrow. Well, we'll join our Champions League spot then, wouldn't we? The dizzy heights of 12th. And we'll get to that very, very shortly as well. Madness, isn't it? That Premier League table is bloody tight, people. I don't know. Well, you probably all have noticed it. I think there's only a couple of points separating all the way down to that point, man. It's madness, isn't it? What we're saying, Aces, bruv. Chelsea will be 4 points clear of us before kickoff. Listen, this is a very, very, very realistic little shout, mate. And it's madness, isn't it? Sorry, Michael, in the chat, obviously a big Chelsea fan, but this shouldn't be happening to Arsenal at this stage of the season, considering where we're trying to be. Now, I know, obviously, Chelsea have got their own ambitions as well to sort of go up, but, you're expecting Arsenal to be second minimum in this in this sort of chase for the Premier League title. But unfortunately, it's not even a chase for the Premier League title. Guess where we're back down? We're in a fucking top four battle. And the way we're playing, if we continue to play the way we're playing, we're not even fucking favourites for it. Let's just put our hands up and just go, do you know what? Would we even be surprised if Arsenal finished fifth this year? The way we're playing, and that's the worrying point, yeah. Because if we were playing well, if we were playing good football, decent football, attractive football with intent to attack, and we were where we are, I may think that the title's gone, but I'll go, well, with Blitz, we'll easily get third. There'll be no worries about top four. But the fact that we are where we are, coupled with playing absolute basement football, and let's get it right, it's nothing higher than fucking basement football. That's the worrying thing, man. But it takes these things for spastic Arsenal fans to wake up, though, doesn't it? Like, why does it have to take absolute fucking disaster before this club wakes up and goes, oh shit, that went the wrong thing? Why couldn't we just do it now, yeah? Why couldn't we just go, we're sitting 12th in the fucking Champions League table, we're probably going to be knocked out fucking top four come fucking Saturday evening. Maybe we need to make a change now. The windows have been shit. One geezer's even fucked off. We've got a dog. Maybe we need a little rethink here. But what will Arsenal do? Fucking absolutely nada. Well, I've gone for a 1-1 draw between you guys and Forest tomorrow. Man, I'm sort of want a little bit more confidence and going for a little 2-1 win. But the problem is, again, what you're saying is, mate, is it wouldn't shock me one little fucking bit, mate. Nottingham Forest hasn't won away to Arsenal since Boxing Day 91 2-0. Listen, man, hopefully that comes, but I wonder when the last time was they got a draw at the Emirates. I can't actually quite think off the top of my head. But like I said, and I'll say it again, we wouldn't be surprised, would we? Absolutely not, mate. It's nowhere near good enough. So in the Premier League, yeah, we've got some upcoming fixtures, right? And this is certainly the make or break part of the season for Mikel. Let's get it right, because all of these fixtures coming up, including the Nottingham Forest game, they're running all the way up until early New Year, yeah? Now, I already think the league's gone. There's no fucking surprise in that. It's absolutely fucking gone. But we want to make sure we don't fuck up top four. So our next run of fixtures in the Premier League are West Ham away, United at home, Fulham away, Everton at home, Palace away, and then Ipswich at home. And that concludes us basically until the beginning of the new year, yeah? Now, West Ham have been absolute fucking dog shit. Sorry, Dad. Come on. If you know, if you've got a football brain in there, you'll know that they are absolute fucking dog shit. But do you know what the problem is with this? If there's ever a team to get your season back on track with a nice cheeky little win away from home or at home, it's against Arsenal, isn't it? And that's the worrying thing. West Ham have been absolute fucking toilet. But wouldn't it be just fucking a shock? Hashtag not fucking shock if they went there and beat us 2-1 because it gets their season on the way. There's no better team to anyone to play than Arsenal when they need that. We need that real big win against a big team to get their season back on track. It's no fucking surprise, isn't it? And then you go to the United game, yeah, with a new manager bounce. Obviously, we get them when they've got a new manager bounce. We couldn't play them when they had fucking shitty 10 Bob, innit? We of course we didn't. It's a totally different prospect now playing that Manchester United team with Amorim in there. And who'd be shocked again? Now that's a totally different fixture. You got Fulham away. We only mustered one fucking point against them last year. And Arsenal 2.0 away as well at Craven Cottage. We all know that ESR is going to bite us in the fucking arse. We all know it's going to be a Leno goal kick. Iwobi's going to fucking control it. He's going to slip through fucking ESR and he's going to absolutely punish us. We all know it, don't we, people? We absolutely fucking know it beyond all belief. And then finally, I think, wow, we've got Everton. Maybe one or two saving fucking graces here where you actually think, surely we're going to fucking win a game. I mean, surely we've got to beat Everton at fucking home, people. But then we've got Palace away. Tricky for fucking anyone on their day. And then you've got surely an Ipswich victory, I think on the 27th, moved from the 26th. 2 months ago, I'd be saying in them 7 Premier League games, I'm expecting 21 points. I expect us to win every single one of them games, yeah? It's Friday, the 22nd of November, and I'm thinking 15 points and we'll be fucking lucky. How have we got there? How have we got to the point where we're thinking, yeah, we're probably going to at least drop 6 points in them fixtures? That's how bad we've got, people. Wake the fuck up. Top Gooners, wake the fuck up. Dad, you laughed when I said Man United would be contenders in your podcast a couple of weeks ago. They're not contenders, Dad, though. A few points behind you and you're playing better. Yeah, well, we're not contenders no more. They're definitely not contenders. I know what point you're getting at, but yeah, they're not contenders. But they will give us a fucking different game than Eric Ten Hag's team would have. And probably with minimal crying because we beat him 3-1 about 2 years ago and he fucking cried for it for about fucking 48 games. Vic, Aaron, are you going Lisbon next weekend? Yeah, I am indeed. Such a nice city. Went there a few years back. Yeah, mate. I'm flying from Heathrow at 9:15 on the Tuesday morning, and I can't really remember. I'm only there till Wednesday. But yeah, I will be back. I'm actually thinking of doing a couple of little pre-records while I'm sort of in the city. Maybe a little one if I can in the stadium, or after, whatever. But I'll try to be doing something definitely in Portugal, and then I'll get something sort of uploaded while I'm out there, 100%. But yeah, I've been told it's a nice city. I've never been to Lisbon. I've been to a few different places in Portugal, but yeah, I've been told it's lovely. Yeah, we're getting 8th or 10th now. Yeah, this is the point that I'm sort of getting at constantly on this stream. People is that 8th or 10th. If we said even a month or 2 months ago, you know, we're getting 8th or 10th, we began. Well, to be fair, you're probably talking a bit out your arse. I know Arsenal ain't the best, but you know, we're not 8th or 10th. Fast forward, fucking 22nd of November, bruv. We're all going for. Well, you wouldn't be shocked, would you? Why? Why wouldn't be shocked? Because we've done it twice before. We've done it twice before. Madness. Madness, mate. Darren, bruv. Hudson Odoi is good. I rate him, and I would have him over Martinelli, mate. 100%, mate. At the minute, I'd have fucking anyone over Martinelli. The geezer, he had a fantastic prop. Boy, he had a breakout season a few years ago, didn't he? But you know, he come back under that Mikel Arteta team, 15 goals, however many assists. And then he just fucking fell off a cliff because Mikel Arteta got his fingers around him. Do you know what I mean? He got his claws into him and fucking ruined him. Play him up front. Why don't we actually ever, in game, play him up front? Why do we ever just bring on like for like shit versions coming off the bench? Why can't we just give him a run up front? Mikel Arteta is why. Because he's the worst in-game manager on the fucking planet. He hasn't got the nous to actually think, oh, do you know what? He actually scored quite a lot of goals for Unai Emery while he was playing up front. Why don't we give that an opportunity and bring Trossard in on the left? I don't know. It's almost too simple, ain't it? Almost too simple. Vic, what we saying? I was at the Emirates when Hull beat us. No, nobody expected that. What was that? The 2-0 one, was it? I can't think what his name is. Like that geezer. I think he scored an absolute long range belter. If I'm thinking about the same game. But yeah, I'm sure it might have been that 2-0. Give rights in the chat and let's have a little know. West Ham are getting slapped against Newcastle Monday night. Yeah, that's it, Aces. Come on, Dad, mate. You are getting slapped. Absolutely slapped, mate. We're a dead club. I was telling the Chelsea fan today that we are shit with Arteta and his squad. Yeah, do you know what? When they're all fit, the starting 11's good, but now the fucking football's shit. Almost like we need a new voice at the helm, innit? Will we get a new voice? We'll only probably get one if we finish 10th, Darren, just like what you said. And it's a bit of a shame, innit, really, that we have to see more turmoil again before someone has to come in and do that. Why do we always have to get a geezer that comes in while we're 8th or 10th? Why can't we just get a geezer to come in while we're on the cusp, or we're just dropping off like we are, lingering around thirds, fourths, fifths, and just go, all right, we don't want to drop off too much here. We're just going to get this geezer to come straight in. There's players out there. Also, just like what my man Dow comes in here, Victor Gyökeres. Almost, we're not too far away from this winter window. The problem is, Dow, while we're talking about Victor Gyökeres, do you expect Arsenal to go out there and break his release clause? 85 million. I don't know whether that's 85 million euros or 85 million quid. Either fucking way, it's not that much difference. Do you expect us? Anyone? Just gonna have a quick sip. My beautiful Stella. Other brands are available, but I don't know why you'd drink them. All right, yeah, this is it. Yeah, I was at the Emirates when I'll beat us. No one expected that. Yeah, Giovanni has scored a screamer. My first one to see at the Emirates live. Yeah, like a funeral on the way. Yeah, it was that, man. Absolute fucking screamer. I weren't there at the Emirates that day, but I do remember it going in, thinking, Jesus Christ, what a fucking hit. What can you do about that? But I mean, not be fucking 1-2-0 down already. I mean, it's just borderline retarded, isn't it? United will go on a run. Yeah, this is also the little worrying things about where Arsenal sort of sit, bruv. They will probably go on a run, wouldn't they? That new manager bounce, and of course we've got to play them. That makes it a totally different perspective than it does against the against Eric Tenard's team. It's as simple as that. Sorry, I'm just skipping a couple of chats here. Give us 2 seconds. I'll be stunned if Arsenal get a result at Sporting, given what happened at Man City. Yeah, I'll be getting to that in a second, mate. I'll be absolutely stunned and all, just for the record. Gyökeres couldn't stand for Arteta whining, complaining. I know, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if he came in, absolutely smashed the place to pieces, brought us in a title race, and then next season, Mikel Arteta got his bastard little fucking perfect eyebrows and claws on him, and then you just saw him score about fucking 2 in 10. It wouldn't surprise you, would it? Because he just sucks the fucking energy and life out of everyone. But apparently, he gives it to the whole stadium. North London forever and all of that shit. I think Trossard's arrival destabilised Martinelli, and now look at that's turned out. But to be fair, he's been fucking shit for a long time, and that should, if you've got competition, that's even worse for Gabriel Martinelli, to be fair, because if you've got competition coming in and they're doing the business, as Martinelli, that should be making you step up your game. And if you haven't, and you've cowered it down, then you're even fucking weaker. That's even worse, mate. Aces, we are due a game. Hammers laid down for no one, apart from everyone in the Premier League pretty much this season already, Dad. I reckon you're going to get a game, mate. Oh, poor old fucking Irons, mate. Poor old fucking Irons, yeah. My Bitcoin bounced. I was technically getting sacked after Arsenal, or yeah. It'd be a good shout, especially if we run over you like we did last year, 6-0, Papa. Son, Hammers to win, apologise. Yeah. It's a shame. Do you know what? I was gonna actually we was gonna do a watch along, me and Dad, to the West Ham game. I'll have to have a look, see what time it is, or if anyone in the chat can quickly tell me what time that Arsenal West Ham game is, do it, because if it's an early kickoff, if you could let us know, me and Dad will do a little watch along if I can do it, because I'm actually going out for a little works do in Victoria, that flight club. I've been there once or twice before. It's fucking wicked. But yeah, we're gonna get absolute fucking steaming. New manager who says, Victor, pass me my gloves from the scene in Rock and Roller. Yeah. Pass me the gloves. Boy, what a fucking film that is, by the way. Rock and Roller. Oguna Matara, how you doing, man? Always a pleasure. Give the geezer a little sub if you haven't already. He's a proper sound lad. We love a bit of fucking Guna Matata here, mate. Right, give us 2 seconds, people. Yeah, man. So let's talk about the Champions League very, very briefly. There's a couple of things I want to do just before I sort of wrap up and that. We got Sporting Lisbon, man. Of course, I'll be flying over there, as me and Vic was just having a little chat about earlier. What am I going to watch? Fuck knows what I'll be going to watch. 2 seconds. There we go. Laptop's crying. Yeah, so they're second in the Champions League table. Played 4, won 3, drew 1. Absolutely smashed Manchester City to pieces. Anyone confident? They're second in the table, man. How mad is that? And then guess what? In our next Champions League game, we've got Monaco, third in the league in that Champions League table. Copy and paste the stats as well, by the way, because they've won 3 and drew 1. If we lose both of these games, we could be languishing around in the 20th places in there. Now, I actually don't really know too much about this new Champions League sort of format. I know the top 8 automatically progress. Is it the next 16 have to sort of face off against each other, is it? So essentially the top 24 have a chance to qualify? I actually can't remember. But I mean, if it is, and we lose these next 2 games, which is pretty foreseeable, ain't it? Let's get it right. I mean, we could be almost going out of the group stages or at this league stage. It's fucking embarrassing, isn't it, man? How have we again got here? It's a shame because we shouldn't be pessimistically looking at every single game that we are now. I don't like doing it. Does anyone like fucking listening or talking to their mates and it's just all negative, negative, negative spout? I don't want to. I want to go down a boozer and talk to my mates and start fucking giving it in their faces, mate, about how good Arsenal are. Just like I sort of half did 2 years ago. You know, when we was playing good and we was flying in that league. What a fucking time to be an Arsenal fan. You know, since then, it's been absolute shit, isn't it? All right, yeah, we are challenged for the league last year. But we all know, if you have common sense fucking geezer, as soon as we lost to Aston Villa, as soon as we lost that game, fucking done. We all knew that Man City, we hoped and we fucking prayed that they'd drop some points. But we all knew as soon as we lost that game to Aston Villa, it was fucking curtains. It was just an impending death, wasn't it? And at the end of the season, and let me just quickly add this up as well, just while I get to it. And this is the curse of the retarded fucking top gooners, yeah. On the last game of the season, when we played Everton and we won, at final whistle, everyone stood there like that, clapping, going mad, singing, chanting, fucking everything. Like everyone's buzzing in the mood. You get up and you go around, you have a little look around. Everyone's fucking got the chat going. What a great season that was. Fantastic. Absolutely wicked. We just fucking lost the league. Sat there in my chair thinking, what's fucking going on here? What's going on? We've just fucking lost the league and everyone's fucking erupting like we've just won something. We come down to the last game of the season. We lost the league on that fucking day, if you want to be mathematical. And everyone's gone fucking super mad. What a season. What a this. What a that. I'm fucking stunned, mate. Paralysed in my fucking seat thinking, you lot celebrating fucking failure. You lot have just lost the league today. And you're fucking celebrating it. What about in 1999? Yeah, when we played I think Aston Villa away, and I think was it the season when Manchester United played Spurs? I might be getting it crossed, but that would come down to the last game of the season. Do you reckon all Arsenal fans in 1999 were fucking celebrating finishing second to Fergie's team then after winning the double in '98? Why are we doing it now then? Why are we doing it now? Celebrating and going fucking giddy like we've just won something. No, you haven't. You've just lost the fucking league. You didn't win shit. Didn't win shit. Everyone's just all up in arms. It's fantastic. This is. No, you haven't. You just lost a fucking cup. It might have been a cup final that day. Might as well have been. And you just lost it. You wouldn't see us fucking doing that in 2017 and 2020 against Chelsea. All going, oh, what an effort though, would you? You'd be fucking gutted. Just like I was. Fucking come on, man. What we actually doing here, people, man? Madness. Fucking madness. Gonna be a nice one, Aaron. Just not happy. Yeah, but that's back. Sit back, watch and wait. Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, well, it's just all you can do, mate. Do you know what I mean? Big up Anthony fella. Always a pleasure you passing by, mate. Big up Aaron. Everyone's saying Man United will go on a run. Is an Arsenal fan. As an Arsenal fan, sorry, I'm worried about Chelsea. They've got 7 easy games in a row that can affect us, mate. Yeah, you know, on paper, our games that we've got on next 7 shouldn't be that bad, but we're that fucking bad. They look bad, didn't they? And it is a worry, Anthony, mate. And it's not because you're negative. It's not because you're toxic. It's because you actually give a shit about your club. And you're worrying and thinking, wow, if Manchester United really do get that new manager bounce and they go on something and they go on a really good run and they in their next 7 they pick up 19 or 18 points in their next games. And Chelsea's, like you were saying, if they get that 18, 19, 20, 21, they get around that sort of point sort of scale. All of a sudden, Arsenal, we're just completely nowhere. We're not 4th, we're not 5th or 6th, we're 7th, 8th. Like what Darren's saying, dare we say 9th or 10th. And that's sort of where we're getting at, mate. And it's a big old worry, mate. And it's a big old worry. But don't worry about it, because also in our fixture list, we've got the EFL Cup. Now, how big is that going to be for our season, people? Because let's get it right. If you're going, even if you are a top gunner, hand on heart, we're not fucking winning the league. We can't even get into the fucking top 10 of the Champions League table at the minute. So we're not winning that. I mean, it's a fucking miracle, mate. Miracle on 34th Street. If that happens and we win the Champions League, just write them 2 off of the bat. FA Cup ain't started yet. It is what it is. This Carabao Cup game at home to Palace is massive. And I swear to God, I fucking swear to God, we better start our best team in that game. No pissing around, because Palace on their day can come there and turn us over. They really can. We shouldn't be resting and playing these players. We should go out there with all intent, because it might be the only thing that we've got to celebrate at any sort of stage of this season. And I think I think it's the end of February, is it, boys? When it is, I want to be at Wembley for that. I want to be at the Emirates for I want to be at the Emirates for all the games for that. And then I want to be at Wembley in that final, whoever we play, probably against Liverpool, seeing if after fucking 90 minutes or 100, however many it gets to see if we can do that, because that's what it's all about. That's the only realistic chance that we've got, that cup. I bloody hope so, bro. I hope so, boys. He better not throw that in the fucking bin. Trying to get this little Premier League back on track. Because whilst I do want us to get back on track, fuck me, is it going to be a big old fucking bit of effort, mate. It's going to be a big old bit of effort getting that back on track. Facts, Aaron. Do you know why? Because it is facts, bruv, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And that's what we talk here. That's why we're in the chat, because it's fucking common sense, isn't it? We're all decent, of level-headed people in this chat. Back in the day, sharpen a pub with chest. Mate, do you know what I mean? That's it. I'm the Arsenal. Boys, we've all done it, innit? Fucking gone in there and just seen your Tottenham, mate, or seen your United, mate, that year, and gone, fucking, how'd you boys get on last season? With a bit of fucking chest bouncing around like you're a fucking geezer. Do you know what I mean? When's the last time we done that? I was a pup the last time we won the league. Do you know what I mean? I was in pubs at 15, but I fucking weren't able to go legally. Do you know what I mean? That's the last time we won the league, bro. Fucking madness, that, isn't it? Absolute madness. What we're saying, a good Matata, bro, because fans go to the ground. I get we won't stop going, yeah, but we need and want to change. Stop going, bro. I can't, mate. I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying, bro. I wish I could. I just can't. I get the fix. It comes off, and do you know what? It's sad that sometimes I want to turn it off the telly or leave the stadium. I just can't, bruv. I can't, or not even go. I can't. I struggle for it, bruv. I wish I could. It's not a choice, mate. It's just me clucking like an Arsenal junkie that I am. I can't help it, bruv. Aaron, put you in the chat. What I'm going to do, Vic, is I'm going to put it in my description. Yeah. So I'll give us a little email that way. I think it's at arsenalxrated@gmail.com, I think. But I'll get it in the description for you. So I'm just going to read out these last couple of things, and then I just want to make one quick little mini announcement before I wrap off and let you enjoy your fucking Fridays. Dad, what we saying, bruv? If you lose to West Ham, God forbid, yeah, you'll put a West Ham top on, yeah, because I'll do the same. If we can do that stream, all right, bring yours over, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. If I can do the stream, because I've forgotten it's the 30th and I'm going out. But if we can do it, bring your top over just in case, and the loser will wear the other one. That's the deal, an absolute fucking deal. So Arsenal, you better absolutely sort me out, otherwise I am not going to be fucking happy. Let's get that right. So yeah, so very, very, very quickly, just before I do shoot off, I've got another little thing that I wanted to share with you, and it's an updated version, boys. Yes, that is absolutely right. I remember talking to you boys in some of my previous streams about the Arsenal merch watch. Now, I'm not going to be going into great depth in it today, but I've actually been putting quite a lot of effort into that to actually get it right. And I've actually managed to get us all the way to the start on the 1st of July. So the start of the season, I've got all the dates, all the names to all of the kit launches, all the merch launches, every single little bit of it. And I'm going to be doing a show next week about this fucking parasite Stan Kroenke, the parasite Josh Kroenke, and how they're absolutely robbing you all of your money. And I've now got an up-to-date version of the merch watch, which, by the way, since the start of the season, stands at fucking 8 merch watches. And guess what? Eight launches. Disgusting. They're robbing all of your money, people. That's going to be a constant feature of my shows, that merch watch. And I've finally got it all up to date. So I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Check my description, Aaron. It will be a pleasure to collab. Yeah, I'll have a little look there, mate. But people, what I'm going to do, Dad, so I'm going to read yours out. Yeah, you said on there, son, yeah, how are you going to get away back from there? Yeah, I'm going to get back away from that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. If we can do the show, Dad will do it. But listen, I'm going to leave it there. Boys, if you can drop a like and a sub to the video, that will be an absolute fucking pleasure. I always double appreciate it. Always appreciate every single one of you that come here, man. Like, let's get it right. I fucking love you lot, man. It's an absolute pleasure and it makes me feel better and all. It's a bit of fucking therapy going on, isn't it? But listen, we're going to be out of here. Always a fucking pleasure, people. And I will catch you 100% next week for some more content, yeah?